In the Know News brings you the latest critical updates on immigration policies and travel regulations, ensuring you stay informed and prepared. Today, we focus on a pressing advisory issued by the U.S. Embassy in Guyana, warning travelers about the dire consequences of overstaying a U.S. visa. This announcement underscores the strict enforcement measures that can lead to severe penalties, including criminal prosecution and a permanent ban from re-entering the United States. The embassy's statement leaves no room for ambiguity. Overstaying a visa is not just an immigration violation. It is a serious offense with long-lasting repercussions. Officials emphasize that consular officers have full access to immigration records and are fully aware of any past infractions. There is no such thing as an honest mistake, the statement asserts, placing full responsibility on travelers to adhere to the terms of their visa. Those who remain in the U.S. beyond their authorized stay, as determined by Customs and Border Protection at the port of entry, will have their visa automatically canceled or voided unless they have applied for an extension in advance. The consequences of overstaying are steep. Non-immigrants who exceed their admission period by 181 to 364 days may face a 3-year ban from re-entering the United States. If the overstay extends to a year or more, the ban stretches to an unforgiving 10 years. This policy is part of a broader effort by U.S. immigration authorities to tighten border security and prevent visa abuse. This stern warning coincides with significant shifts in U.S. immigration policy under President Trump's administration. Just last week, the government announced plans to revoke the legal status of hundreds of thousands of Latin American and Haitian migrants who entered the U.S. under a Biden-era sponsorship program. This program, known as CHNV, was designed to offer legal pathways for migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, allowing them to enter the U.S. and work legally under a temporary immigration authority known as parole. However, with the Trump administration's policy reversal, these individuals now face imminent deportation unless they can secure an alternative legal status within the next 30 days. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, has made it clear that migrants under this program must now depart the country voluntarily or risk arrest and forced removal. Officials have introduced a new measure allowing migrants to register for self-deportation through the CBP Home smartphone app, signaling the administration's push for swift enforcement. DHS also retains the authority to detain those who fail to comply before the deadline. Migrants who have not applied for asylum, green cards, or other legal protections are now a priority for deportation efforts. Tricia McLaughlin, a spokesperson for DHS, defended the move, stating that the CHNV program had allowed loosely vetted individuals to enter the U.S., and that terminating it was a necessary step toward restoring border security and prioritizing American workers. The termination of the CHNV parole programs and the termination of parole for those who exploited it is a return to common sense policies, a return to public safety, and a return to America First, McLaughlin stated. This policy shift represents a significant departure from the Biden administration's immigration strategy. While the CHNV program was credited with reducing illegal border crossings by providing an orderly legal alternative, it faced strong opposition from Republicans, who argued that it was a workaround to legal immigration limits set by Congress. The Trump administration has already signaled its intent to phase out similar humanitarian-based immigration programs, including temporary protected status, TPS, for Haitians and Venezuelans. In addition, immigration benefit applications filed under CHNV are now on hold, with officials citing concerns over potential fraud. These developments paint a stark picture of the evolving U.S. immigration landscape. For travelers and migrants alike, the message from the U.S. government is clear. Visa violations and unauthorized stays will not be tolerated, and those who fail to comply with immigration laws face harsh repercussions. The U.S. is moving swiftly to reinforce border security measures and close loopholes in immigration policy, marking a return to stricter enforcement. Stay informed with In the Know News as we continue to track these critical updates and their impact on global travel and immigration. Be sure to follow us for the latest news that keeps you ahead of the curve.